Hey guys, welcome back to Danzii's recipes. So today we are going to be learning how to make a quick and easy sweet and sour chicken recipe. I had fun with this. I hope you guys will too. Of course, don't forget to let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. And of course guys, don't forget to watch the ads, like, share and subscribe. So let's go. Alright, boom. So for our chicken, we are using CB's boneless chicken thighs. They're nice and fresh. So what I'm basically just going to be doing is I'm gonna get these out of the pack, wash them off with some vinegar, cut them in about 1.5 inch pieces, and then I'm going to show you guys the step to make the batter for the chicken. So let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with about 2 cups of flour, to which we're going to add salt, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne, cumin and coriander. The last thing we're going to be adding in is our cornstarch. Why? The cornstarch is going to prevent our chicken batter from getting soggy. You know, nobody wants soggy chicken. So the cornstarch is going to inhibit the formation of gluten, which is going to give us really crispy chicken. Alright, so now I'm going to be adding in 2 eggs lightly beaten, followed by about 1 cup of water. Next, I'm adding in about 2 tablespoons of oil. And the last thing we're going to do is just whisk this together. The oil is basically to help us to get that batter kind of smooth, and we're just going to whisk it until everything is combined well. And of course, we need something fresh, so we're going to be adding in some fresh garlic paste along with some freshly minced ginger. Now this is going to add some added flavor to some of these ingredients, a little brightness also from that ginger. So we're just going to whisk that in, and then afterwards we're going to add in our little chicken pieces. So let's go. So our chicken is in. We're just going to mix that together with our batter just so that everything's coated, and this is also going to act as a marinade. So we're just going to let this sit for about 1 to 3 hours in the refrigerator, covered of course. And then the next place we're heading over after this is our stove. Alright, so I've heated some oil. I'm using vegetable oil in a cast iron skillet, and I'm just going to be adding in the pieces just like this. The video will be sped up just so that you can, you know, run through it quickly, but I'm adding them in basically 2-3 pieces at a time, just to ensure that, you know, they're not sticking together. We're basically going to be frying each piece for about 2 to 5 minutes, and then I'll be using a slotted spoon to just turn them as they fry so that both sides are coated evenly. Alright, so just a pro tip guys, you know, we work so hard for that crispiness, so of course we don't want to lose it too much. So when you're removing your chicken pieces from the oil, you want to ensure that you're putting them on like a wire rack or some brown paper, like a patty paper, yes, or you can just leave it in a plate or in a stainless steel container. Why? You don't want to add it onto paper towels, because when you add fried food to paper towels, what happens is that it begins to steam and it gets soggy, and that crispy crunch that you'd have worked so hard to get just kind of goes away. So just a pro tip. Alright, so now it's time for the sauce. So you know, I've busted out the wok, and to this I am going to be adding some olive oil, and then if you want you can use like sesame oil, but I never had that handy. So we're starting off with some sweet pepper, variety red and green, to which I'm going to be adding some diced onions, and then just kind of saute that, and then we're adding in some garlic and some fresh ginger along with some scotch bonnet pepper. Now this isn't traditional, but yeah, and then we're just going to mix that together. Alright, so now it's time for the pineapple. So we're adding in our pineapples and giving that a nice little mix. And guys, it smells so good, and there isn't even much here, but you know, this is how we gradually develop flavor. So now we're adding in our soy sauce. All right, and then we're going to add in some rice wine vinegar for some acid, some ketchup. Of course, every sweet and sour sauce has ketchup as its base. And then we're going to give that a little mix. All right, and look at that coming together. Whew. All right, so now we're going to be adding in our sugar for that sweetness. I'm using granulated sugar. I find that it dissolves quicker. And then we're just basically going to mix that together. Afterwards, we're going to be adding in our cornstarch. Now guys, our cornstarch is basically going to help us to thicken that sauce, you know, to bring it together real nicely and to give us that nice sticky texture so that it coats our chicken well. And then we're going to be adding in our chicken pieces to, you know, this lovely sauce that we have going here, and then we're just going to mix that together. Oh my god, you guys, look how divine this looks. So basically, I'm just going to be adding a little, you know, razzle dazzle with some sesame seeds because we're going Asian. So this is optional, you don't have to, guys, but it's cheap. So, you know, I did the do. Now we're going to be getting started on our rice. I'm just adding in some jasmine rice to some salted boiling water. Mix that together, and then I will be adding in just a star anise, just for some extra flavor to the rice. Now once this is finished, like halfway, I'll be pulling it out, and then I'll let it finish steaming, to which I'm just going to fluff that up a bit and then just let it steam for another couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna just plate and show you guys the finished product. Alright folks, so we're at the end and this is what it looks like. Sweet and sour chicken in a short time. The longest part of this recipe is going to be your marinade, depending on how long you want to leave it, but you know, you can manage to develop some really good flavors. We have our really nicely flavored rice. That star anise really just does what it needed to do, and it pairs so well with the flavors that we would have developed with this chicken. I hope you guys like this video. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. There is no need to be killing up yourself to buy sweet and sour chicken at a store. You can make it yourself. This is not to fight out Chinese restaurants, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Don't forget to try it, and of course, let me know what you guys think about this recipe in the comments down below. I'll definitely try to see you guys next week.